Hey everyone, I'm Cosmic and welcome to the cloud. There we go, link sent out. We are doing some Summer Nights Splatoon Splatfest. Okay, let me like adjust my mic, because I was saying last stream, like literally just adjusting the way I'm sitting can make me better at the game. I think this is this how we want to be, or is like oh, you're good, Fushuan. Enjoy the fireworks. That sounds fun. Oh yeah, I can turn chat back on because we're not doing the side order thing. Okay, what image is this? Oh, I was I'm like, why do I have this in OBS? I was trying to line up. Some comment was like, dude, the Oct picture is like Dome like 17 from Splatoon 2 Octo Canyon, and I was trying to like line up the exact shot. I actually spent like an hour doing this, and I couldn't get it perfectly, and I left it in OBS. Okay, oops. I'm not ruler because you went to bed, Dan. We were playing, and then you left. No one else was on. Yeah. Your name is okay. I don't know why you have to specifically specify you're not role-playing, but I'm glad you're not role-playing. So, welcome to the chat. Oh yeah, I spent all my money. Dude, it was so sad. I did full-on gambler's fallacy at the end of my play session last night. I used like 6 conch shells. Didn't really get anything good, so then I spent my like daily thing and like a level up token. I didn't get anything good, so then I just kept spending money, and I literally got like 7 blues in a row. It was so sad. But yeah. we're gonna just hop into something here. I like these maps. I'll probably open it up to viewers in a bit, but we'll start with just some normal battles. I might only go for like 2 hours today. You know, Turf War. I get bored of Turf War a bit faster than Anarchy, so we'll see. I do enjoy Splatfest, but don't really have the streaming stamina for it, that I do for some other things. It's fun to just kind of chill out and turn my brain off, but if I have to entertain a chat the whole time, it's a little more difficult. But yeah, hope you guys are having a good day, good Saturday, Splatfest weekend. I really like the vibes of this fest, the cool water effect on the ink, especially with the blue ink. I mean, doesn't exactly look like water, but yeah, it's cool, and all the bubbles and everything. It's fun. Hello Dusty, hello Debris Field. This Splatfest is, which would you reserve for a day? A palace, a theme park, or a beach? And it's like summer nights. It's all summer themed, festive, or they're all festive, but seasonal Splatfest, is what I meant to say. And we are Team Theme Park. I think I talked about it on another stream, but yeah, just to me, specifically with the question of which would you reserve, not just which would you go to, I feel like Theme Park is the easy answer, because the worst part about theme parks is waiting in lines, and if you can get rid of the lines, then there's not really a downside. Yeah, I played a bit last night. Not quite at ruler yet. Should get that pretty easily today, and then probably post viewers for a little bit and call it there. I don't know. I think like about 2 hours would be fun. We'll see. If we feel like continuing, we can. Okay. Oh, nice. Wow. Okay. This is a lucky shot. So many blobbers in Splatfest, I feel like every time. I know it's kind of like a turf weapon and kind of like a noob weapon, so I guess it makes sense, but I feel like I never see them in ranked, and then I always see them in Splatfest, and they're kind of annoying to fight. Yeah, we're not a 5-hour stream. But, well, I was gonna say the opposite of that. I don't know what the opposite of 5 is, but in this case it's 2. Well, I feel like if you're gonna say your bedroom, then your answer would probably be palace, because that just means you get a fancy bedroom. Like, I don't know, I get the argument for palace, because, like, realistically, I like to spend a lot of my, vacation days just kind of chilling. I don't always need to be out and about doing things. but I do like theme parks a lot, so for the sake of having some fun, that would be my answer. Beach is like the most incorrect team. I don't get why you would pick beach at all. Who needs to reserve a beach? I don't feel like other people existing on a beach bothers me. Can maybe turn this around if we take mid. I really like the winning and losing music for the Splatfest too. It's cool. It's like very tropical sounding, like steel drums and stuff. It's fun. Oh god. Okay. I was actually scared that Fizzbang was gonna take me out for a second. Oh man. You hate the beach? I like the beach. I just don't get why I would reserve a beach. Like, if I want to avoid other people at the beach, I just go in the water. There's a whole ocean. Like, I've never felt that a beach is too crowded. Maybe on the sand, but if you're going to a beach to just lay on the sand, I don't get that at all. I do not understand people who go to the beach just to like lay down and read a book. Like, dude, you're at the beach. Go in the ocean. Like, what? Oh yeah, here we go. I like this Lost music a lot. It's almost like a reggae type thing, which we only really had before with like the Splatoon 1 lobby music. It's cool though. You want to climb the roller coaster? I don't know about that. I mean, I'm assuming if we assume that reserving a palace gets you access to like butlers and stuff, which I think Shiver brought up. I can't remember if they brought that up in the dialogue, but I'm going to personally assume that all of the given anemones, is that the right word? The things that come with, you know, the services of each location are provided. So like if you choose palace, I'm assuming that you're going to get like a chef and a butler to take care of you in the palace, because that's, you know, otherwise you just have a big building. I assume that a theme park still has the ride operators, you know, and maybe like the, if there's like carnival games, it has like the, you know, the people to man those. I don't assume it's literally just like a ghost town. Otherwise, like, yeah, it'd be kind of hard to ride a roller coaster if one person has to like get up and press the button. I don't know about that. I'm not trying to do anything crazy like climb a roller coaster. I just want to ride them without having to wait. Like, I mean, Cedar Point is the kind of big theme park that I'm most familiar with, and some of those popular rides, I mean, you'll be waiting like, you know, an hour in line for a 5-minute ride. So, if you could skip that part, I mean, it'd be awesome. That was a weird Zuko. I was hoping I would maybe get something. Oh, this is a mirror match, I think? Yeah. This might actually be my first mirror match of the fest. I definitely think Theme Park is the most popular team, so we might start seeing some more of these, but it's fairly balanced, I think. Hello, Zake. Hands-on DIY roller coaster experience? I don't know if that's what I want. I'm pretty sure I want a professional grade, highly tested, supervised roller coaster experience myself, but, you know, to each their own. I'm trying to have fun, I'm not trying to die. Oh god. Do. Oh shoot. Bum 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 bum. I'm probably not just gonna sit and watch the idol performance on stream. But, I mean, I'm assuming, I don't know if you have the game yourself, but some people upload those. I feel like they should make it, I don't know. I mean, I get that they want the Splatfest colors to be special, but I wish we still had like the wavy water effect even if it's a mirror match. Also, have I streamed since we hit 10,000 subscribers? I forget if that happened last time or not. But thank you. If I haven't said it yet, thank you. I feel like I did mention it in the last stream. I can't remember. But yeah, I don't think I'm really gonna do like a special for that, or maybe I'm making a different video first, and then maybe if I have, you know, if there's desire for something after that, I could see. Thank you for the congrats. Oh, there we go, the victory music. Yeah, no, it's a cool, obviously kind of the biggest, well, obviously it's the biggest milestone because it just goes up, but yeah, I don't know, I don't really have like specific number goals in mind for the channel. I just kind of, you know, make things that I think are cool and that I hope people will like and hope it grows the channel over time. But like, I mean, 10K was kind of the biggest thing I ever hoped to reach, so, you know, I don't know. I hope it keeps going up from here, but I'm honestly just grateful and like I don't I don't know. I'm weird with YouTube number stuff because it's like, you know, it's very cool to me when my stuff blows up, but I don't want to like have to pander to algorithm and like focus on just growth. So I'm just gonna kind of hope it keeps organically happening. And we'll see. I mean, I have a good idea of stuff I want to make in the near future, so hopefully people end up liking it. Hello, Oreo. Hello, J-Rawl. This is a real match, okay. I really like Manta at night. It's one of the prettier maps. I still really wish we could do recon in Splatfest mode like we could in the other games. I really don't know why they got rid of that. Yeah, I mean, I mostly, like, I would not make a video if I didn't want to make it, which is why I've been kind of thinking about, you know, I want to focus more on the scripted stuff, because that's... I started making some gameplay content for the season, and I really just wasn't feeling it. So... yeah, no, I feel good about where we are with the channel right now and where it's going. In Splatoon 1 and 2, like, you're able to, you're basically able to go on the maps to just explore them, and, like, kind of, you know, scope out the terrain without actually being in a battle. You can do it in Splatoon 3 also with the recon guide, the fish lady. But in Splatoon 3, you aren't able to do it during, you're able to do it during Splatfest, but you just see them in like the normal daytime state. But in Splatoon 1 and 2, you could actually just go around and explore the maps while they were in their nighttime mode. And a lot of them just look really pretty. I mean, it's just cool, like lighting, cool background details, you know, looking at the skyboxes and everything. It was always the thing I would do. I mean, it was kind of a little like ritual I would do at the start of every Splatfest, is just go and recon some of the maps just to check them out. I know a lot of other people did that too. For whatever reason, Splatoon 3, they just don't let you do it at night. Which, I mean, I feel like they just didn't consider, I don't know. I mean, it's probably a pretty small number of players that actually do it, but I always felt like it was the thing a lot of us were doing. You know, it's just such a minor feature, which is like, you know, it's understandable why it's not there, but it's also like it would be so easy for them to implement it back in, so it's like, I really wish it was a thing, but... yeah. Yeah, the decorations are great. I mean, yeah, at least now we have 3 whole plazas to explore, so makes up for it a little bit. Oh my god. But yeah, I like the little bubble particle effects and everything. And the like, there were little like pineapple like octopus designs that were everywhere. Those are kind of cool. Oh. Okay. Oh shoot. I was looking at the map. This one is looking pretty good. Do 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 do. Do do. He's trying to kill that wiper. Yeah, we got that. I feel like I've seen that Shiver's mom person a lot, actually. I was gonna comment on that name, but I'm like, wait, I've actually seen that, like, all the time. It is weird how many names you start to recognize when you play the game for long enough. Like, I assume some of it has to do with, like, the matchmaking being somewhat regional. Like, I would assume that people relatively close to you in, like, the country or whatever get matched with you. Although sometimes the game just throws you into, like, a Japan lobby or whatever, but, yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's, like, a... Especially in, like, Anarchy, when it's, like, not everyone playing like it is with Splatfest, there's a lot of people in your, like, skill bracket that I feel like you just start to run into over and over. If you wanted to, Zake, you could put it in, you could join the Discord, which is linked in the description, and put it in the Post Your Art channel to show it off. Saw someone named Soap Eater. Trying to think if I've seen that one before. I don't know. There's also, there's like, there's a Twitter account just called Splatoon Names that literally just posted screenshots of like funny Splatoon names. So probably a lot of them I just know from that and haven't actually seen in game. They were really active during Splatoon 2. I think they've been, haven't been around quite as much for the Splatoon 3 days, but see some posts from them every now and then. Yep, I think the Square is consistently the best looking Splatfest hub. Splatsville is pretty cool. The Plaza is probably, I don't know. The Plaza, I feel like environment is my least favorite, but I like the Squid Sisters, so that kind of makes up for it. I mean, they're all cool in their own ways, but yeah, Square is probably my favorite. Yeah, that's just the classic Splatoon account. I think that there's just a few, like there's the Bamboozler propaganda. There's a bunch of different weapon propaganda accounts, but I'm pretty sure it started with Bamboozler propaganda. I feel like they've been active for forever. There was that one, I don't follow that like Grizzco account, but I know there's like a Grizzco, I don't know if you call them like a meme account, but you know, obviously not official account, but yeah, I don't know. Those are kind of fun. They have 2 chargers. I never know what to think of chargers in Splatfest. I feel like they don't paint super well, so I'm like, generally it gives me confidence seeing them, but then if they're actually good, they can, I don't know. Like, it takes a certain type of person to bring a charger into Splatfest, and normally they're good at it. I don't know if that person maybe just got unlucky there. But, we'll see. Yeah, I mean, they showed off the Callie and Marie designs like a month ago, and I've seen, you know, countless pieces of fan art since, so I'm pretty aware that there's a Callie. I was actually making my own fan art of the Callie design. I did not finish it in time for Fest, unfortunately, but hopefully I'll get around to doing that. But yes, I do like all the new designs. The off-the-hook ones are a little random. I mean, I guess their ones for Springfest were also like weirdly like, you know, not quite goth, but they're like wearing all black for Springfest, which felt a little strange, and then Summerfest they're also wearing mostly just kind of monochrome, which is, I don't know, the designs are cool, but they're less thematically appropriate than the other idols, for whatever reason. Ah, I was hoping I could get that bomb kill. No idea where the treasure even was. You had silver zipcaster and didn't even notice. Yeah, I want more special badges. I really want the gold kraken. I feel like that would look super cool. But the only kraken weapon I really play a ton is 96 Deco, and I already 5-starred it. So, you know, I mean, obviously I can still play it. Oh my god. Okay, well. Took us a while to kill that guy, but at least we ended up getting him eventually. This E-leader is gonna be annoying. Okay, okay. Calm down. Ah. Do you think they'll stop giving numbers to Splatoon games? I mean, it depends how many they're gonna do. Like, the future of Splatoon after Splatoon 3 is really anyone's guess. Like, because this is like, I don't know. I feel like when you hit 3 of anything, it's like, oh, now it's a trilogy, right? And like they said, the story was kind of all wrapped up. Although Side Order has a few things that I feel like could be expanded upon. I definitely don't think it's the end of Splatoon, but yeah, whether or not they'll consider every game going forward to just be like an equivalent number, I'm not sure. I mean, people have been talking about Splatoon spin-off forever, which I still don't know how I feel about, honestly. Because so much of what I like about Splatoon is the gameplay. Wow, okay, that was close, but we got it. GG. It's a little quiet. I know, the volume's good. But yeah, I don't know. Lots of people want like a story spin-off. You know, I don't know. I'm in a lot of the lore-centric community and discussion, obviously, so I know there is demand for a just like full-on single-player Splatoon experience where they aren't limited by the kind of smaller scope of it just being like a side mode. But honestly, I would have mixed feelings about that because I really loved the kind of, you know, interconnected nature of the Splatoon games and the fact that you do get the just like fun multiplayer setting alongside the more intense story mode stuff. So I don't know if they would do something like that. I feel like if we were going to get a Splatoon spin-off game, I feel like that would happen after 3. Like, I don't know, to me that feels like something that would like tide us over while they make Splatoon 4 and hopefully don't rush it, because all the previous Splatoon games have felt a little bit rushed at launch. But we'll just have to see. Oh. Yeah, you can join Godwin. I can open up the pool now if anyone wants to hop in. It's just Cosmic Cloud as per usual. I love the lobby song for this one, by the way. It is very catchy. Yeah, I don't need to put the pool. I normally put the pool in like a pinned comment, but you know, it's fine. I don't feel like doing that right now. Also, yeah, there's this like trail of fish, by the way, for anyone who hasn't seen this. Yeah, they always do the decorations. Oh yeah, and the Crabman Go song. Also, yeah, guys, look, guys, could this be Glenn Fiddler reference? They're pointing at the copybot, guys. it clearly is a connection to Glenn Fiddler. It has to be. I don't know. The more time passes, the more I'm realizing I don't really think a roguelite works that well for Splatoon. I think Side Order is good, but I don't really want more of it personally. It's not even that it doesn't work, it's just not, I don't prefer it. There's been a lot of April Fool's trailers. I mean, there was like, I feel like you might be talking about like the Splatoon Island thing. Because I think that was like a mobile app. Or it was like it was fake. It was just like a fan-made trailer, but it was supposed to be like a Splatoon mobile app. I mean, I don't like mobile gaming at all, so I don't particularly want that for Splatoon. But I don't know. Like, I just really, there's there's infinite potential for a Splatoon spin-off game, and also I really just don't know what they would do with it, because Splatoon has always been a online console shooter. Where do you think you're going? Oh, there's a ramp here in Turf War? Is that new? Why is this ramp not always here? I feel like that's just like better. Huh. I can't remember if that was in the map update and that's in some of the ranked modes, or if that's just a Turf War thing. Oh god. I know this is just a Turf War thing, where you can like actually surge up here. Oh my god, I bonked. Okay. And now it's spinning. Oh, you have to, yeah, you do it from this side and then you can actually get up there. You spin up where you clean the ink? I think that's called Super Mario Sunshine. But, in all seriousness, they could do that, I guess. I mean, I don't really know. Technically, we already have lore that the ink disappears on its own. So, there would have to be a bit of a retcon if they had to have people who cleaned the ink, but I don't know. Okay, good. Wow, well, they are all up in our base. We kind of have the rest of the map painted though, so I don't know how much of a problem that is. Shoot, I thought I had my Zuka already. I did find Team Palace. I didn't even notice. Yeah, I guess I did. I found them a couple of times. I think Palace is definitely the least popular, but they're not non-existent. Cool. That's rarer than 333X. I don't think it's that rare. I found a few of them. Oh, we actually lost that. Wow, I was really confused when I didn't hear the wind music. You thought you saw Bigfoot more? I can't remember if I found any Bigfoot. I feel like I actually did run into some Bigfoot, so then I was really surprised by the percent being so low. Shiver is Team Palace, yeah. Fry's theme park. I had to like think about that. For some people the teams are so like intertwined with the idols, like I just don't care. I really just pick based off the theme, dude. I don't even think about the characters. That's weird? I think it's more in character. Shiver likes money and wealth and basking in glory or something. I don't know. I feel like Palace makes sense. I don't think it's as low as 8%. I don't think it's that bad. Oh yeah, Tricolor. I have seen Tricolor. I mean, I haven't played on it yet, so I don't have too many thoughts. My immediate impression upon seeing it is, why can't the map just be like this normally? But you know, we'll see. I guess when the actual Tricolor starts. Palace didn't win. Sneak Peek is not popularity. Sneak Peek is just how many games that team won before the thing started. Sneak Peek has nothing to do with popularity. It normally like it is not even aligned with it actually. I feel like it's more often than not an indicator of what is not the most popular team. Well, not actually, but you know, it doesn't matter. It's literally just determined by gameplay. and normally does not have much of an impact on the end results, I feel like. Really didn't want to pick Big Man this time. I think I've chosen Fry more than the other idols. And it's not because I've chosen Fry, it's just because I've liked her teams the most. But again, I really don't pay attention to the idols, so I don't even know that for sure. Oh, also something... Some of you guys probably know about this, but there was a... like, Nintendo magazine. I'm confused, like, how it's actually distributed. I found it online. I think it was posted online officially. So I guess it's just an online magazine. But they had a... interview with all of the idols in it. And they pretty much very strongly implied that there's going to be, like, a big collaboration song between all 7 of them. Which is almost definitely going to be in Final Fest, I would imagine. So, that's exciting. It was also just, you know, fun, because it was all of the idols interacting at the same time, which we haven't really seen before. But, yeah, oh my god. I don't know if that's a sign that Final Fest is coming soon. I mean, I know a lot of people assumed it would be the 2-year anniversary. I don't know. I don't know if it'll be that soon. It wouldn't surprise me. There's still no word on, like, a content extension or anything, so, I mean, it's hard to say for sure. Oh my god. Okay. I don't think we are winning this one. Hello, Lego fan. Yep. We are the correct team. I like this ink color for it too, because with the water effect. I feel like we are swimming in a pool. Very summery. Yeah, oh yeah, I guess... I don't know, I don't want to get my hopes up that we're getting Splatfest all the way into, like, the 10-year anniversary. But it would be really cool to have a Final Fest then. Yeah, I don't know. I hope they do something for that. Like, I feel like at the very least we'll get, like, you know, some cool art, at least. But, it would be cool if there was some kind of in-game celebration of 10 years of Splatoon, because that kind of is a big deal. I want to make a big deal about it. I want to make, like, fan art or something, like a big fan art. I don't know. We're still kind of a ways away from that, but I want to make a big deal out of that. I want to, like, I don't know. I don't have any real plans put together, but I like the idea of having some kind of big video or big stream with other content creators. I feel like that'd be cool. Yeah, I guess Beach is a bit of a weird pick for the Inklings. I mean, I guess that's why Big Man chose it, and not Shiver or Fry. Splatoon will be 10 years old next May. So it's closer to 9 years currently. But yeah, Splatoon 1 was released May of 2015. It really has been that long. Hello, Mario Mayhem. I'm hyped to be on Team Theme Park. I mean, we definitely got popularity, so it'll just come down to actually winning games. Splatoon is going to middle. Do you go to middle school when you're 10? I think middle school is more like 11. I don't know. At least for me, 6th grade was 11, I think. But yeah, no, it is weird. I mean, you know, I'm at a point in my life right now where a lot of things are like, wow, I'm like becoming an adult and am older than other people now, and there's like a whole generation of kids who are younger than my generation, which is weird. So I guess there's a lot of things like this, but yes, the older Splatoon gets feels especially weird because, you know, I really was there from the start. I was a, like, 13-year-old when Splatoon 1 came out, and have grown up alongside the series, and it's just gonna keep growing. Please, nope. Nope, okay. What if, nope. Okay, goodbye. I ran out of ink at the worst possible time. Well, I'd say Shiver has the Fry color. I don't know if Fry has the Shiver color. It's a bit of a lighter blue, but close enough, I guess. Dude, oh boy. Lost the 10x, rip. We will just have to win it back for you at some point. I actually got like I got a back-to-back 10x last night. I got 3 10x's before even reaching ruler, and 2 of them were literally like one game after the other. I think we won both of them. We might have lost, no, I think I won all 3. I'm pretty sure I won all 3. So I've been doing my part. Be nice to get a little bit more on stream, maybe. There we go. Is there? I thought there was another guy. Maybe my teammate got him. Oh. Okay, nice. I mean, I assumed Palace would be the least popular from the start, to be honest. It feels like the odd one out. I just think, like, you know, theme parks and beaches are like going out and having fun, and a palace is just like more like chilling. I mean, I don't know. Palace is just more vague. Like, you can say like, oh, what if the palace has like a pool and a bowling alley? Like, it could, but that's not really necessarily what you think of. Oh, we're getting close to ruler. Do. Got someone called Nah I'd Win on my team, yeah. That's the kind of confidence we need. Also, for anyone who's interested, I said I was gonna make a video about like side order lore next, and I kinda, well, it's not that I got sidetracked, but I'm not doing that anymore. I'm doing kind of more of a follow-up. I mean, technically it includes side order stuff. I'm talking more about Dev Diaries. It's kind of a follow-up to the sanitization video. But I wanted it to be more of like a shorter thing, just in response to some of the comments I was seeing. I'm like, oh, surely this can be like a 10-minute video, and it's probably gonna be more like a 17-minute video. But obviously still smaller in scope than something like the sanitization video, so hopefully it won't take too long to get out. But yeah. There's a couple things on deck that I would like to make. Do. Why did you ... Godwin? I don't know what that means. Okay, well. I mean, I think there's an argument to be made for Palace for sure. I just think, in terms of like summer fun and the main demographic of Splatoon, I feel like most people would rather go to a theme park or beach. Kind of both. I don't know if virus is the right term. It's like a sentient program. I don't know. I'm kind of still trying to figure it out myself, but it's the best way I can describe Order is like, I think it's because like Marina made the Memverse as like this, you know, digital storehouse for memories, I think she calls it. So it's like a place that kind of naturally like takes the form of like, you know, like unconscious thoughts. So the idea is that the fears, it's not just Marina, because there was also the other Memverse developers, the Octoling engineers, but it was like their and Marina's fear of change kind of manifested as Order, and then Marina, for whatever reason, was used as like the what do you call it, like the catalyst that allowed Order to like gain control over the Memverse, I guess. If that makes any more sense. So it's a little more complicated than just being like a computer virus. I do want to make a video going more in depth about that and like how I feel about Order. That's what I was originally going to do next, but then I got into this other idea where I'm talking more about like 8 and stuff. Yeah, I mean, not specifically just like covering all the comments, but there's one specific thing in the comments that I disagree with that I wanted to clear up, and that led to, you know, me talking about some other things just over the course of explaining that. So you'll see. I don't want to spoil it and explain it all here, but you'll see when it comes out. Oh shoot. I mean, I think the idea was for Chaos. Like, I think Return of the Mammalians was kind of supposed to be Chaos. It obviously doesn't lean as far into the visual theming as, like, as Order does. Or as Side Order did with the theme of Order, but I kind of think that was the idea, is that Splatoon 3 was chosen, or Chaos was chosen for Splatoon 3, and then Order was, like, you know, the other side of that. You had nothing to do? Well, I mean, it's Splatfest. I don't know. I'm glad I can give you something to do, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. Still lots of lore stuff. I just feel like lore is kind of the natural thing that I'm interested in talking about right now, because there's not a lot of other, you know, obvious news to talk about with the game. I mean, I've kind of explained this before, but yeah. I'm excited to do that kind of stuff. We're also probably getting a patch for the game next week. Not with new content, just a balance patch, but it is something of note. Oh, it's another rematch, okay. Oh, hello, Sty. Yes, it has been active since 8 PM last night. I do not play Overwatch. Some of my friends have been playing it recently, actually, but it is not really a game I am very interested in. Not for this Splatfest. The all idol thing was just there was a magazine, like a Nintendo magazine outside of the game that had an interview with all the idols, but it wasn't about this fest. It was just kind of a general thing. But it seemed to hint at a collab song likely for Final Fest. But we don't know that for sure yet. Okay. Here we go. Patch will change reef to zip? I don't think so. I mean, I don't even know what I want from a patch. Like, they still haven't nerfed Zuka in pencil. which I know are the big things people were complaining about forever. Are those even that bad anymore? Like, did people just give up on them because they got bored? I don't know. I really do not follow. This is like the least I have followed competitive Splatoon in a minute. Not that I normally am very actively following it anyway. I think a lot of people have just been kind of getting bored of the game. Not like, you know, fully bored, but it's not really a high point for competitive discussion right now. I don't think every mirror match gives you snails. I think it's just like a chance to get a bunch. I know 10x battles now give you 1 conch shell just for winning, which is nice. It's interesting how order isn't static. Yeah, that's kind of true. I mean, the point of the game is to prove order wrong, though, right? So, I mean, that makes sense. We're basically showing Smollusk, you know, the necessity for some amount of chaos. So I think that's basically its character arc, is accepting that. So I think that makes sense. Yeah, mirror matches just means you're fighting your own team, because the game couldn't match you with the enemy team in time. Oh, we won. Okay, good. Do. Oh yeah, we can let more people in. I'm gonna back out. Hopefully Godwin hears this in time. Yeah, Sty, the music is very fun. Put a little tropical spin on it. Yeah, I'll go ahead and reopen the room. Actually, do I think I still have a ticket active. Does it not show? It's so weird, like, what it shows and doesn't show. Oh no, my ticket ran out. Okay. Let me put that on really quick. Yeah. Well, I think it's not just about Marina either. Like, I don't know. I know the developers themselves kind of, I feel like in the interviews just said, like, you know, talked about Marina, but the in-game stuff, the thing I find really interesting is the other Octolings too, because not only were there the Octoling engineers that helped make the Memverse, and that, you know, it's I'm stumbling over all my words. Smollusk specifically says that it was like their desires, you know, their unconscious desire for an unchanging world of order that it's like fighting for. So like Marina, even when Marina betrays it, you know, at that point it's not just Marina's fears, but it's, you know, the desires of these other Octolings. Like that's what I'm personally really interested in. That's what I want to make the video about, is like there's these other Octolings that didn't like the movement to the surface upon hearing the Calamari incantation. They, you know, there's like an Octoline that's like, not everyone was cool with the max exodus. I think that's super interesting, because that creates a whole new faction of the Splatoon world that might be used in a future story, basically. These other Octolings that, you know, don't necessarily not want to live on the surface, but they don't like the chaotic lifestyle of the Inklings, which I'm interested. I really hope they do something with it in the future. How do you feel when people comment wrong info? I mean, I just do my best to, you know, correct people without being annoying, I guess. I don't feel like it happens that often. Like, normally my videos, I guess The only major instance of it happening was the thing with, you know, Oct/dead fish being half sanitized, which at the time I was actually not sure which was true and what was not true, because I watched that same Rassicus video as everyone else, and I don't know if I even, maybe I read the comment where they corrected themselves, but I didn't remember. I don't know, like, I was not sure what the actual truth was until I went ahead and researched it for my own video, so, you know, it is annoying sometimes to see people continue to parrot incorrect information when there's just no source behind it, or if it's, you know, was mistranslated or whatever, but it's like, you know, I don't blame people for being confused, because it is kind of confusing. It's, you know, again, the whole point of the sanitization video was to try and make it easier for people to understand, because I know, you know, and I acknowledge that it is difficult to keep track of everything. It's really annoying when stuff spreads that just has absolutely no basis. Like, there's this really weird thing that I think I brought up before, I forget, on stream, but it's like, for some reason, people think Pearl is short because she was, like, electrocuted and that stunted her growth. There's just, like, some weird thing, like, Splatoon TikTok made up or whatever. Like, there's no basis for that. It's just a completely fake made-up fact, but, like, there's, like, a decent chunk of Splatoon lore people who, or not even, like, lore people, but of the community who, like, thought that was real and spread it, like, so that drives me a little bit insane, because that's just, like, someone just said that one day. I don't know if they were, like, confusing it with, like, a different character from a different game, or just made it up to troll people. Like, I don't know where that came from, but it is not real. So that bothers me. But yeah, I mean, if people are just, like, slightly confused about, you know, some, you know, obscure lore fact from an interview, like, that's understandable. But yeah, in terms of the order stuff, yeah, I really, really like the whole idea that not all the Octolings were happy with moving to the surface, because it makes sense. Like, it's a more realistic reaction, you know, to think that not everyone would just be ready to, you know, get up and abandon everything they had known about, you know, their way of life up to that point. I just really desperately hope they actually lean into that, because that can totally be a thing the developers added just to add a bit of flavor to side order lore and then not actually do anything with it. And I hope that is not the case. I hope they actually do something with it. Also, wow, I should not have died to that roller. When is Splatfest ending? Not for a while. 5 hours. In 5 hours, it will be the halfway point, the halftime results. So there's still 29 hours left. I think that's correct. Yeah, Antiflow, you can join. We'll back out this lobby and we'll reopen it. They still haven't fixed Splatfest lobbies where you have to delete the lobby and remake it just to add a person, which is annoying, but. I believe you did, Mario Mayhem, but I am letting people in right now, although we might have 4 if everyone joins back and Antiflow joins. Oh, there we go. Got ruler. I'm just gonna let this be first come, first serve, and maybe we can switch it out after a while. How long? Okay, we're approaching 1 hour already, so still got some time left. How close am I to 5-star? Let's see. We're getting there. I think at this point it's definitely taken me the longest to 5-star the order shot compared to the other two, which, you know, kind of makes sense. That I would get a little bit tired of this weapon after, you know, 1,000+ hours of gameplay. But I am still having fun with it. I love this part of the song. I'm excited to hear the day 2 version. I know a lot of times the day 2 versions are not very different than the day 1 versions, but they're pretty much always better. They're always like slightly better, so I'm excited to hear that. Oh, you don't know how to join? You go to... Oh, well, okay, I was gonna show it. Basically, you open the match menu and go to the 3rd tab, and then press plus to enter a pool, and the pool is just Cosmic Cloud, it's just my channel name. and then you'll see it appear as a notification. There's a very good video by, I think, Jexist? I'm not sure how to say his name, of Splatoon timeline. It's like 4 hours long, but it's pretty clear when everything happens. I think that doesn't include Side Order. I don't know if they made an update video for that yet, but really the only confusing things are that the DLCs take place simultaneously with the main stories. Like, Octo Expansion takes place at the same time as Octo Canyon, and Side Order takes place at the same time as Return of the Mammalians. But besides that, it's pretty much just real time. Well, I'm the one making the pool. You just join the pool. So when you type in, like, you go to that third tab, press plus, type in Cosmic Cloud, and then you're in the pool, and then you'll be able to see the room that I'm making, basically. We do currently have 4 people right now, though, so you'll be able to join when someone leaves. Well, Splatfest, I think Splatfest would be the thing to be in question then, because like Splatfest are like, it's canon that multiple Splatfests happen, and definitely that the final fest happen. But oh my god, that was a double somehow? Or no, that was just, never mind. That was just 2 kills one after the other. I thought I got 2 at once for some reason. Sorry, what was I saying? So some of the Splatfests are clearly not canon, right? Because we have the sponsored ones with real, you know, real life brands. Like, McDonald's sponsoring a Splatfest is not canon to Splatoon. We can easily say that one is not canon. But that opens the door for other Splatfests to not necessarily be canon. So I think as far as, like, the timeline of them, like, that's pretty flexible. I think you could pretty much place the Splatfest whenever you want, as long as Final Fest happens at the end of each game. And it doesn't really affect anything. Like, the Squid versus Octopus Splatfest doesn't actually really matter for the Splatoon canon. It was basically just an in-game event. So it doesn't really matter if it happens after Octo Expansion or not. But also that wouldn't really cause any, yeah, like that wouldn't cause any conflicts, because that would just mean that the Squid vs. Octopus Splatfest happened in 2017 in the Splatoon universe, even though it happened in 2018 in real life. You cannot join if you're on a different team, unfortunately, no. That would not really work. Well, it's the same making a pool and joining a pool. If you want to be the host, you just make a pool and then make a room, and then other people can join it, basically. Pearl didn't know about... I mean, I guess I would have to review the Squid versus Octopus dialogue. I don't really remember it. I didn't think it mattered very much. Was it implied that Pearl didn't know Marina was an octopus? I don't know. It definitely was before the events of Octo Expansion, but I don't... I mean, most Splatfest dialogue I have read a single time, so I don't exactly have that encyclopedic knowledge like I do for other Splatoon lore. I've probably seen like the Final Fest dialogue from each game a couple of times, but yeah, I don't really remember Squid versus Octopus. I still like the vanilla one, anti-flow. I just like the normal splatter shot the most. I'm excited to go back to that one, because I I don't really like order shot. Order shot's kind of bland, kind of boring. I really don't like the hero shot. I don't know. I haven't vibed with the hero shots since Splatoon 1. The P90 was kind of funny, but I didn't really like the way it looked. Yeah. I mean, I just don't have really strong thoughts on it. Like, in my mind, it's just like, some Splatfest happen, and then Final Fest. So, like, it doesn't really matter to me which ones are canon and not, because, I mean, obviously, like, the sponsored ones aren't, but other than that, like, there's just not really... It's just, like, very minor characterization of the idols. It's not really anything... I mean, I guess, yeah, like, sometimes they will reference past ones, like, Marie doesn't like pineapple on pizza, I think, and, like, sometimes they talk about that. That was the thing they especially did during Splatoon 1, I think. I feel like they would reference past Splatfest in the dialogue. Like, sometimes the stage dialogue... Like, if a map came out after a Splatfest, then sometimes they would, like, reference something about a Splatfest theme in the map, like, just as far as, like, the idol's preference. Like, I think Pearl liking mayonnaise was in, like, a bunch of dialogue for some maps, because that was, like, the first, post-launch Splatfest for Splatoon 2. So, like, yeah, like, if you really want to get into the nitty-gritty details of the timeline, you can say that, like, yeah, that Splatfest probably happened first because they reference it, but it's just such a minor thing to me that I guess I don't particularly care that much about which ones are canon and not, but yeah, I mean, if someone wants to make a full-on timeline of that, you can be my guest. Oh! Yeah, SpongeBob is almost definitely not canon, unfortunately. I mean, the show is canon, I just don't think the Inklings knowing about it is canon. The humans made it 12,000 years ago. Do 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 do. Yeah, I mean, they do mention that in the chat logs, so we can probably assume that there are, like, at least 2 Splatfest after Octo expansion, because it's the one they were talking about, and then Final Fest. But I mean, we do have a placement for Final Fest, because it was... I'm trying to think. Final Fest canonically happened in 2018, actually, because it was 4 years before Side Order, according to the dev diaries. So, we have that. Hello, Zay. Yeah, we had some other people who wanted to play. I think Mario... Well, unless Mario has their own room now. I'm gonna back out because I think someone said they would leave. I wish we could, you know... I wish it would work like anarchy rooms and we didn't have to delete the whole room, but... I'll try and let some new people in right now. I mean... Most maps try to not let the enemy get fully into your base, but that one does, so... I don't know if it's weird, but... Yeah, was unfortunate. Oh, you're in a match right now, okay. Well, we'll let whoever else wanted in. I don't know if they think SpongeBob is actual historical document. I mean, they might, but... Well, all the idols have 2 different performances, because there's the first day song and then the second day song. So, it just changes, it changes 5 hours from now. Some of you guys who left can probably rejoin. I think it was Anti-Flow wanted in, and then... I guess Zay wanted in, but they're in a game, so now I we'll see. It doesn't really matter who gets in. We can always switch it out. People gotta start using these songs in like videos and stuff. I feel like people always forget that the seasonal songs exist. I never see these in YouTube videos or anything. I mean, they're always performing during Splatfest if you just go into the plaza, but I mean, we're here to play games on the stream. I don't think we're just maybe we can end the stream with watching it for a little bit. Okay, we got Mario in here now. Oh yeah, so whoever wants to join now, feel free to hop in. Oh. Oh, you got the thing. Wow. Look who scored big at the shellout machine. Yeah. Well, I think the thing that definitely confirms Side Order as 2022 is that Marina says that something happened like 5 years ago, I think. I'm not even sure. Oh, the pool is just Cosmic Cloud. Sorry. I guess I should put it in the chat. Well, I actually don't. I normally have. I forgot to leave my Chrome open because I try. OBS chat is just like weird, so I normally just leave Chrome open and like pause my own stream. Cosmic Cloud. Oh, thanks God. I want to have it say pool so people know what actually I'm talking about, but yeah. Changing to a female Octoling, okay. Was the train station... I mean, the train station didn't trigger Side Order, it just triggers... Neo Agent 3 getting pulled into the Memverse. So they can't happen at the exact same time. I think Side Order happens like slightly after Return of the Mammalians, because our player character who becomes Neo Agent 3 in Alterna rides the train and gets their mind pulled into the Memverse. So it can't happen literally simultaneously, but they just happen like, you know, instead of happening a year and a half apart or whatever it was in real time, it's like, you know, a day or a week or whatever. It's less than a year, at least. Yeah, you don't really make a pool, you just join it yourself and then make a room. It's basically just everyone is, there's not like a host, it's everyone just gets in the pool together and someone makes a room, pretty much, is how it works. If we just have 3 people, we're just, oh sorry, we were waiting for Zay. You know what, I'm sorry, we're just gonna play a game. You can get in after this one, I'm sorry. I forgot, I got lost talking about lore. Oh shoot, you said that right after that's my bad. I literally just blanked. I'm sorry. That's my bad. We'll get you in the next one. Why don't I mean Callie in Splatoon 2 was a pull. Oh, I mean, I don't even know how I make a poll. I never do polls. I think I just click. Oh, there's a plus button and start a poll. I don't think you guys can start polls if that's what you're asking. I think only the streamer can. Okay. Well, it's also, this kind of didn't really occur to me until right now, but like, I really wish they would clarify the difference between minds and souls. Because Marina says that, like, a ton of Inklings and Octolings were having their minds pulled into the Memverse. And on, like, her laptop in, like, that first cutscene, you know, we see just like a massive list of like random Inklings and Octolings. But only a handful of people had their souls pulled into the members and turned into pallets. So like, I don't really understand what criteria Order used to discriminate who got their mind and who got their soul pulled in. Because I guess Neo 3 didn't get their soul pulled in because they don't have a pallet? So like, that's kind of weird. It seems like if Agent 4... Well, Agent 4 was kind of a different case, but like, why did Merch get a pallet? You know, why are Merch and Sheldon important enough, but Neo 3 wasn't? Seems like they would be a relevant enough figure. I mean, even if like you could argue Marina didn't know about them, because the whole thing with Agent 4 becoming parallel canon is that Order thought Agent 4 was like some super strong Inkling because Marina had them registered as like, you know, security or whatever. So that doesn't necessarily actually say anything about Agent 4, it's just how Order perceived Agent 4. But with like the pallets, it's like why would Order target Merch and Sheldon? Those ones feel especially random. I feel like you could pretty easily explain the idols, maybe even deep cut, and maybe even, you know, like Octavio makes sense. Sheldon, on some level, I don't know, he makes weapons. There's some argument you could make, but why would Order bother pulling Merch's soul into the members? That I really don't understand. Wow, okay, nice triple. Also, yeah, it isn't exactly clear, the range, because in the news broadcast for the start of Side Order, they're reporting that a bunch of people had their minds sucked in the square, but then in the cutscene at the end of the game when Order starts grayscaling everyone, we see people in Splatsville getting grayscaled. So, like, I don't... It's through the phones, but does it... I don't know if that just has infinite range. Like, they say that the whole world will basically get grayscaled. But yeah, it's kind of confusing why that hasn't already just been happening. I don't really know why Order needs us to be there and get angry to start wanting to grayscale everything for real. I don't know. We did win. Okay, so we're gonna back out and let Zay in now. Hopefully we get the same people in here. Because that was my bad. Neo 3 palette coming when we get third kits. I mean... I don't know. Oh yeah, please, so... I would ask that you guys be courteous and try and let the same people in, because we did say they can all play. But no one was even joining before, so I think we'll be okay. We'll see. AI-generated teammates. Okay. So... I think Zay might be in a game, but we'll wait this time. I'll be... I will actually wait this time. There we go, okay. Cool. Oh yeah, those new weapons exist. I'm so bad with, Decavitator. I gave up on it. Like, I wanted to like that sword. I mean, I like Stamper, so I'm not bothered by it, but... I don't know, that weapon looked very fun, but I'm just so bad at it. I mean, if someone is using aimbot, you could technically consider that AI-generated, gameplay. Maybe, I don't know. There is an aimbot for Splatoon, by the way. I hope it doesn't, like, actually become a problem. I don't think it will. I don't know. Hackers were only really an issue in Splatoon 1. I know there were... It was kind of a thing in Splatoon 2, but it was never, like, a thing that affected most players. Like, people, like... win trading isn't hacking, but that was just an exploit to get high X powers, and someone hacked, like, to get max X power. But there weren't really people who would ever, like, hack, like, weapons and just be annoying and cheat and stuff, so I don't know if they had good enough anti-cheat to prevent that, or if it just, like, people didn't bother. I don't really know. Ran like, yeah, I don't know if I've ran into any in Splatoon 3. I can't remember if I have. I don't think I have. Captain 3 pallet. Well, I don't think we need 3 pallets that are just splatter shot. I think the only reason they even put Agent 4 as a pallet is because they're like, oh, we need a character who mains shooter canonically, and only the agents had before, so. And 4 arguably uses all of the weapon classes, if you consider the hero weapons, so even then it's like they just needed something. I like always forget that Salmon Run is even available during Splatfest. It would be very like Nintendo to literally just not allow you to even do it. But I'm glad it is, but I don't know. There's maybe like one time ever that I played Salmon Run during a fest. Although, yeah, good point. Putting on Marooner's Bay for a lot of people basically is the same as closing Salmon Run. Oh boy. I don't hate Marooner's Bay. I know I've heard word that all of the people who really like Salmon Run really do not like Marooner's Bay. I personally actually considered it my favorite map in Splatoon 2 for Salmon. Well, actually, yeah, I don't know. I think Arc Polaris was overhyped. Arc Polaris was really cool aesthetically and like lore-wise. I didn't really love it gameplay-wise. It wasn't bad, but I think it was overhyped. Oh god. I wish that, I forgot the name of it. The newest Splatoon 3 Salmon Run map, the Coliseum one, I wish that was, like, more frequent, because I've only played that, like, twice. But it's fun. Oh, hello. Yeah, I mean, Marooner's High Tide sucks, but I think the Low Tide is actually really fun. The elevators are cool. I don't know. I still don't know if it's, like, actually worth it to throw fizz bangs just to paint. I feel like with a lot of weapons, you're probably better off just holding ZR. You hate the new one? Really? I think it's really good. I don't think any of the Splatoon 3 Salmon maps are, like, badly designed. I think, what's it called? I think Gone Fish and Hydro Plant is really boring, because it's just, like, a square. Like, I don't know, I think it looks really bland, and it's just kind of not that interesting gameplay-wise. But the rest of them, I mean, as far as I like Salmon Run, which is less than normal multiplayer, I think they're all pretty good. Bone Rattle, that's what it's called. Yeah, Bone Rattle is good. I think Bone Rattle is just a better executed Arc Polaris, honestly. Like, it's smaller, but I think Ink Rails are better than Ride Rails for the gameplay. Not played it. Has it just not, like, been in rotation? Because you play Salmon a lot. Like, I've only played it twice, but that's because I barely play Salmon. I'm surprised you haven't gotten a chance to play it in a minute. Dude, they're always the lobby songs for Splatfest are always so catchy for the seasonal ones. I'm a big fan. It's barely less effective. Yeah. They're a fun idea, but yeah, they're just not very, like, actually good. It's nice for being able to, I think it's just like a balance thing, because you can kind of poke backlines with fizz bangs if your weapon doesn't have a lot of range. But, like, you know, you're barely poking them. You're applying a very, very small amount of damage and paint, but it's an option that you have that you wouldn't have otherwise, I guess. Wait, the maps go in order? Is that actually true? I always just thought it was random. Do they literally just go in the order of release? Huh. Was it like that in Splatoon 2? I just never... I don't know, that never occurred to me. You might be incorrect. Okay. Okay. It's not exactly crucial information, because I... You know... probably would never play 2 Salmon Run rotations back to back anyway, but... That is an interesting fact I did not know if it is true. Oh boy. Do. Do. I mostly agree with that Lego fan. I think I would put... I mean, I'm just so tired of spawning grounds. Like, I don't know, it kind of baffles me that spawning grounds is actually in Splatoon 3. Like, I literally always forget it's in the game, and then when I'm playing on it, I'm like, why am I playing Splatoon 2? Like, I don't know, I've played way too much spawning grounds for a lifetime. So, honestly, that might be my lowest. I don't hate Salmon and Smokeyard, so I would put that up a few tiers, but otherwise, yeah, I mostly agree with that list. And, I'm not a big Marooners hater, so I guess that too, but... which name do you not recognize? Oh, Gone Fishin'? Gone Fishin' is the square one. I don't know how else to describe it. Oh, shoot, we lost that just barely. It was a Splatoon 3 launch map for Salmon Run. Yeah, that was a close one. RIP. I'm gonna get a drink of water after that. Oh, you probably meant to say protecting. Pro-eating. No, I think pro-eating is correct. We didn't have anyone pro-eating in mid. That would have scared them off. Hello, Dark Team. Yeah, it's all good. We will get him next time, hopefully. We should also get a 10x battle right now, I think. That'd be cool. Okay, never mind. Would have been cool if it worked. I mean, auto bomb rush was pretty terrible in Splatoon 2. It didn't really do a very good job of... I mean, it did about as good a job as locating an opponent as a single auto bomb would. And they all kind of just clumped together and overlapped all their paint and didn't really do much at all. I mean, that was like one of the worst specials in Splatoon 2, so personally, if Bomb Rush were to come back, I would not want that, but I also don't really want Bomb Rush to come back at all, so. Shoot, that was getting blocked by the thing. I think Smokeyard with Egg Throw is actually very fun. I don't know, that map grew on me a lot for some reason. I really like it now. I think it's partly because I made a video in Splatoon 2 on that map that was funny. It was funny to me, at least, and I just associate good memories with that map now. I mean, Bomb Rush Blush is a very good song. That does not equate to the special being fun. Bum bum bum. Oh. Ow. Oh, okay. Like, where did they even come from? I tried to forget them, Godwin. Yeah, I don't know. Splatoon 2 Salmon Run, I get that people find it kind of boring, but I don't know. I feel like I kind of liked Salmon Run just like being like a chill out, you know, turn my brain off type of mode. So I feel like part of me actually kind of misses when it was easier, but I don't know how much of that is actually even true or if that's just how I remember it. Yeah, rip. Yeah, I don't know. Salmon's just a thing where it's like, I mean, I've spent whole other streams complaining about Salmon Run, so I guess I don't need to do that again, but I would rather it be like a vibe mode than a, you know, something you grind out and requires tons of team coordination. Like, I just sort of want it to be like mindless horde shooter. So, I mean, you know, I guess I could just lower my rank a bunch of times, but I don't know if I, you know, then it would still just get harder over time. I don't know, I think it'd be fun if there was another, like, sub-mode to Salmon Run that was just played a little differently, because I'm just kind of not very motivated to play how it is right now. But it might just be my own preferences, not really a problem with the mode. Oh. Salmon, well, I mean, yeah, lore-wise it's not vibey, but gameplay-wise it was, I mean, in Splatoon 2, like, just being able to kind of tear through them. I mean, Dan, your opinion, like, is kind of invalid, because you're, like, basically, like, a top salmon. I mean, not like a, you know, top player, but you play too much salmon to count as a casual, is my point. If Salmon Run took as much brain power as, like, the single players, I would genuinely, I think, have more fun with it. But I know people like it being hard. I just think if there was a... Even if there was just, like, an unranked, you know? Like, you can't play Salmon Run without risking your salmon rank, and it's easy to get it back. Like, it's really not a big deal, but there's still just that pressure. And also just the increasing difficulty. You know, like, the more you play of normal Salmon Run, your rank goes up and the things get harder. So even if there was just like a, you know, just a casual salmon where it didn't get harder, I honestly think I would prefer that. Oh, you do want to be considered a top player? I don't know. I don't know, Dan. In that case, yeah, your point is invalid because you're a top player. It's like a speedrunner saying the game is easy. Like, yeah, I wonder why you think that. Dan, you literally like grind your X power. You're not casual. Like, you're not a, you know, competitive. You're not on a professional team. But I think calling you casual would be a bit of a stretch. Probably more so for salmon than ranked, low-key. I generally, yeah. I mean, I would hesitate to say that Splatoon 2 salmon is actually better. But it was... I wish there was something in addition to the existing Splatoon 3 salmon that was closer to the Splatoon 2 experience. Not that I love Splatoon 2 Salmon Run. Like, I don't even necessarily want it to be Splatoon 2. I just would like a slightly more casual mode. So it would be nice to not just keep losing, so maybe we focus here. Really? Huh? Okay. I don't know why I didn't manage to get that kill. That is my bad. I'll try to lock in for the next one. Oh, I mean, in both games, I really only ever played Salmon with friends. Freelance is terrible. Like, I have no idea how people play Salmon Run in solo without, like, being able to talk to people. I genuinely have zero fun playing Salmon freelance, which obviously I know some people just don't have people to play with, and that's unfortunate, but if that was me, I would just not play Salmon ever, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I'm sorry, Zay. I'll try to lock in. I still just want a new ranked mode. Like, I don't know. Salmon, whatever. I just want a new ranked mode. That's the one thing I want for the game. I don't think it's happening. I'm gonna hold out a slight amount of hope until they confirm updates are done. And then I will accept Splatoon 3 for what it is. Yeah, I mean, I will say, in Big Run and Triumvirate, I have been way more motivated to play because you actually get rewards at a, like, you know, decent enough rate that it, you know, it actually feels like you're making progress. Like, I could be extrinsically motivated by the rewards if the scale system wasn't so bad. That genuinely changes things, but unfortunately, 99% of the time, it sucks and takes like a million years to get anything, so... Okay, but Dan, we've been over this. If there aren't rewards, I don't care. If there was a unranked mode that still allowed you to get Grizzco points, that would be ideal for me. Okay. The ranked mode would get harder. I don't know. What's the point of the ranked mode now, Dan? You would get more points from it. Like, you would get less points for playing the casual mode. Ranked would be more efficient for points. It would increase in difficulty. You could only get max hazard in that mode. I don't know. I mean, I feel like whatever currently motivates Salmon Run players would still continue to motivate them. It would just give an option for people who don't want to sweat as much. I don't think they would... I mean, there's no reason to remove a ranked mode. Like... Especially if they keep the same amount of rotations, there would be absolutely no reason to remove content from the game. There's no limit that says they can only have 4 ranked modes. They could literally just add more. Dan, you just explained my point. What do you mean? Dan, yeah, but if you... the more you play the game, the higher your VP gets. If you win. The game will always get harder. Like, I want to be able to play without the game getting harder, that's what I'm saying. But for people who do want the game to get harder and want to get more points, it's like a risk and reward thing. I just feel like that would give more options. Why is this guy on the block? I don't know what they thought was gonna happen. I thought I had Mizuka. There we go. Nice. That's good timing. Last 30 seconds. That was not a very good Zuka, but kind of walling them out. Nice. I think that was Liquid Sunshine, yes, which is Big Bang and Squid Sisters. Someone's in our base, but I think we're okay. Pretty sure we got that. Yeah, easily. Nice. Yeah, well, I mean, I think solo ranked is fun. It's more fun with friends, but I don't know. I still have some fun grinding solo ranked. Solo Salmon Run to me is just a nightmare. Not even 2000p, you're washed? I did get 2000p, because we won, right? Or do you mean without the win bonus? I don't know if I'm getting 2000 without the win bonus if I'm playing anything other than like a sploosh. I mean, a sub of ink resistance is not bad. I don't know if what you were implying with the message, but that's fine. Unless you already have utility on other gear, I guess. I think ink resistance is actually the common ability for every Splatfest shirt, so yeah, I mean, that just kind of happens. I think they're mad because Liquid Sunshine sounded better than their songs. I don't think that's necessarily why. I actually agree. I think Liquid Sunshine is better than the other two, but Big Betrayal is better than all of them. So, make of that what you will. They came back with a banger. Hello, FE Tunes. I've played a lot of Museum this Splatfest. I mean, we pretty much started stream on this at the start of this rotation, so it's been the whole, like, almost 2 hours, and then I also played this yesterday. I always want to do this Squid Surge just because it's kind of cool. Oh, never mind. There's a guy coming. I should not do that. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I can't even... It's so awkward to actually do this. Wow. Never mind. We're not gonna bother doing that. I don't know why that guy didn't kill me. You just realized the E and VGM thing? Oh. Don't they literally point that out in Side Order though, unless you didn't read that dialogue. I thought we got like Deltarune fans in this chat. I feel like people should be able to see anagrams a mile away. I had a dream about Gaster last night, by the way. I had too much time last night. Like, I don't know, I was like out of things to do and had time before I normally go to bed. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna watch a bunch of like Deltarune brain rot theory stuff. And then I had a dream about Gaster. Isn't that, well, Deltarune is an anagram of Undertale. There's a character in Deltarune who's an anagram of a character's name in Undertale. I'm pretty sure there's like a bunch of other small examples too. Yes, we're playing with viewers right now. The song like almost lines up with that emote. I've noticed that. It almost works. Dude, I had another dream. So, you know, people talk about having dreams where like they can fly, and it's like, you know, this super cool, like, I mean, it's not always like lucid, but it's like, you know, it literally feels like they're just like flying through the air. And it's this like amazing feeling or whatever. Every time I have a dream where I can fly, I like suck at flying. I like, I can only like half fly. Like I had this dream like a really long time ago where I was just flying, you know, like superhero type flying, like just like going through the air, but I just kept like, I would just like drop. Like I would just like, I couldn't like keep it going. It was so frustrating. It was like, I would just like go for a little bit and like drop and like fly a little bit and then like drop. I had a dream last night. I think I was Iron Man for some reason. So I was like flying around like, you know, like New York or like a city in like an Iron Man suit, but it would just like cut out and I would like stop being able to fly. It was so annoying. I don't know why. It's like happened to me multiple times where I have dreams where like I can fly, but only for a little bit. And it's so annoying because it's just like the whole dream is just me like trying to like actually fly. It was so, I had like weird, like it wasn't like the normal Iron Man like hand boosters. They were like on like the like forearm or something. So I was like lifting my arms up. It was like VR chat like climbing is what I was trying to do. But it like, oh my god, it was just, yeah. Those dreams are annoying. Hello Shrimpy, welcome. Okay, wow, damn Godwin. Had to really say it like that. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's a DC. Okay. I mean, I have rank X. I'm not like, or X rank, however you want to say it. I don't know. I'm not crazy good at the game, but I am X rank. It doesn't matter though. Yeah. I mean, people, you can just join to have fun. Oh, Zaya's BRBing, so I'm gonna back out. I guess we can, I mean, we've had that group for a while, so we can, open the room to some new people, perhaps. But yeah, whoever wants to join, skill level doesn't really matter. We're just chilling. I'm not gonna stream for that much longer anyway. I had said 2 hours at the start of the stream, which would mean like about 15 left, so. A couple more games. Like I said, there's just less. I mean, we've had a pretty consistent flow of conversation, I guess. That generally there's less to say during Splatfest, but it's been fun. I'll just keep refreshing this. Hopefully we get some people. Otherwise, we can always just jump back into solo. Merch is the true villain. I don't think they're ever gonna really do anything with Merch and Spike. I think they're kind of just there. It'd be a little bit funny. I mean, they said they're kind of done with the Squidbeak stuff. Well, they didn't really, I don't know. They said it's the end of the Splatastic saga, so however you want to interpret that. I think a lot of people think it's like the end of Squidbeak and the agents, and they're gonna move on to other stuff, which I would be down for. I mean, it would be refreshing to get something new. Octo expansion kind of was already separate from that, and I guess Side Order, but, you know. Oh, cool, we need to get someone else. Send out an invite in case we get a fourth, but I'm fine with just hopping in with 3. But yeah, it would be funny if slowly, like, all of the minor characters just start to learn about Squidbeak anyway. Like, we had, you know, Sheldon. Supposedly Sheldon did not know about the new Squidbeak Splatoon during Splatoon 1, but then he, you know, helps us out in Splatoon 2. So it'd be funny if just like Merch knows, and Spike knows, and Judd knows, and then slowly it's just like who in the city doesn't actually know about the new Squidbeak Splatoon. Who is my favorite idol? I've answered this a lot. I know it's Callie and Pearl. I like Callie and Pearl. I don't know who to choose between them. I do use Callie for the thumbnails of all of my Splatfest streams. My bottom three are deep cut. Oh man, another GC. I'm generally not as big a deep cut fan as the other groups. Big Man is funny, but you know, the other ones can be funny and also have like interesting character depth, and Big Man is kind of just funny. So, for me, there is less there. I don't particularly like Shiver. I don't know. Oh. Oh, okay, well. So we're remaking the room anyway. Yeah, so we'll go for a little bit longer. We'll play a bit of this rotation, but... Okay, see you, Godwin. Thanks for playing. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The deep cut are like fun. I've talked about this like so many times, but deep cut for me are like they're goofy, fun characters, but they're kind of you know, they're kind of flat writing wise. Like they're just not very interesting. There's not a whole lot going on to them. It's like Shiver likes money and sharks, and Fry likes food and punching people, and Big Man, you know, I mean, honestly, Big Man I feel like has the most going on just because he's like, you know, he's kind of like the voice of reason of the group, and he writes their songs, so he has all this music knowledge, you know, he has this kind of, you know, he wants to like, while Shiver and Fry are more like see Inkopolis musicians as rivals, he wants to like unite them. Like Big Ben genuinely has the most going on, I feel like, of the three of them. So I like him the most character-wise. But yeah, we'll just hop in here. Oh, you actually joined after I readied up somehow. Okay, interesting lag, but I guess that worked out. Oh, never mind. Okay, I guess we just broke the room by trying to do that. That's cool. Big Man did compose music for his own diss track. I mean, that's kind of raw. You gotta hand it to him for that. But yeah, in terms of like my favorite characters, like I just think the dynamic between Callie and Marie is stronger, and the, you know, history and relationship of Off the Hook is more interesting to me than whatever Deep Cut has going on. So they're still my favorites by far, but Deep Cut are fun. I just think Shiver and Fry are kind of boring as characters. Okay. Hopefully we can all get in this time. We're probably only gonna play like a couple more games, like I said. Hello. Yes, we are spinning. You should press the ready button while we're spinning, so that we can play the game. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm excited. I hope Final Fest will be able to give them a bit more depth somehow. I mean, it's just hard because, you know, story mode didn't really flesh them out as much as it could have. I do think Squid Sisters just get you know, the, like, trying to think of like the word for it. They get a bias for just familiarity and like seniority, I guess. Like they were the first Splatoon idols, so I associate them with Splatoon 1. But, you know, the most depth they ever really got as characters was honestly in, like, the Squid Sisters stories, which is not even, like, in-game lore, that was just, like, on the website. I feel like people don't talk about those a lot. Oh, finally got a 10x. Nice, okay. Thought we could get at least one for the stream. Definitely gonna set up a little bit for this one. We gotta give it our all. Well, I don't mean seniority in terms of literal age, I mean in terms of the series. Pearl is, well, do we know? I forget how old Shiver and Fry and Big Man are. Pearl is older than both the Squid Sisters and Marina. Okay, paints over the Booyah Bomb. Don't like that they have a Booyah Bomb spammer, but luckily those spoilers are not normally hard to take out, but they can actually get a lot of paint output. Oh. Nice, please drop. Oh shoot, I was hoping that would actually finish off the stamp guy. Please, no. Okay, that was that was my bad. That was just terrible aim. Okay, nice trade. Okay, no, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. That's fine. Why did I super jump? Okay, that was probably a waste of time. Should have just dropped in, but that's good. That's good. Let's get our spawn. I don't like they're pushing a little too far in here for comfort. Try and lock down our spawn. Oh, I saw the autobomb. I thought I would get out of range. I jumped one too many times. That Booyah spam is not good. Oh my god, okay. I need to be more aware here. I can't just rush in. I don't like that we're kind of just dropping in and dying over and over. That could lead... That could end up being disastrous, so let's try and play this a bit smarter. Come on. Nice, okay, okay. Getting some picks here. Oh shoot, okay, okay, nice, 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 nice. That's big maybe. That one guy is still in our spawn, which is really annoying, but we're getting a lot of the map. Oh, there we go, you dropped. You dropped right in front of me, you made a mistake. Okay, good, 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 good. Just help out painting this a little bit with fizz bangs, but I want to make sure we're holding the line up front as well. Oh my god, yes, nice, 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 that's big. Stopping that whole stamp from happening, stopping them from painting in the last few seconds of the match. Okay, oh, we got that. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, glad we brought that back. Sick. You know, I might go ahead and end it there, because we're probably not getting better than a 10x win for the end of the stream. Yeah. Nice. And we got a conch for that now. Nice. First 10x win ever for you. Oh, wow. Well, there you go. Yeah, that was a solid game all around. Can spend some conches to end the stream, maybe. Oh, this is your first Splatfest ever. Wow. Oh, ooh, okay, well. Probably not getting, I will stop it there, so. If I do get a 100x, did someone else just hit the jackpot? Oh, this person did, cool. I have gotten, I've gotten 2 333. I think, were both of them, one of them was recorded, and it's in my Splatoon video, and the other one was in Springfest. I don't think it was on stream. I don't remember. But yeah, I have my reaction to my first ever one in the Splatoon video. Swift Pupil. Yeah, I mean, I've only gotten 2 in like... Oh, didn't mean to do that. In my 1,300 hours of playing. Obviously, most of that isn't Splatfest, but I have played to ruler every Splatfest, and I've only ever gotten 2 333Xs. So yeah, they are pretty rare, for sure. Alright. Nothing crazy there, but yeah, nice that we got that 10x at least. Let's end it out in the I wish I could show off, like I always stream the first part of Splatfest. I feel like the second part is cooler in terms of performances, but yeah. We got this going on. I like the little pineapple octopuses. Those are cool. Hi, chat. There you go. They're saying hi to you. Hi, chat. What do they mean, my last Splatfest? Is their Switch gonna explode afterwards? What do they mean, their last? Huh. Okay. Anyway, yes. Hello, off the hook. Yeah, I guess I'm out of things to say, so thank you guys for hanging out and playing. It was a fun Splatfest stream. Probably will not stream again until next week. I like this art. I will be working on that video, so I don't know. I really don't have a good timeline for how long it will take to come out, but progress is being made. So, see you guys in the future. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Cosmic. Farewell.